He's able to find two. Jing gets involved, but Hiihihji cuts them all down the side. Two pound for him. The heel ticking. He goes up and over the top. 16 HP versus 18. And it's Jing with a Red Bull clutch to deny any hope. 12-1. 0-4 in pistols. RRQ going in for a forced buy to try to turn the tides around.
What a Red Bull clutch. And Jing showing the power of Sage on the pistol rounds. The wall there to add an extra layer to the tree door. The heal to give him the extra HP he needed to be able to come through with that. And the ult there again for Alex. The smile has to be feeling great about what his team is doing on Ascent. Force up here for RRQ, but even then, it's only 2 Sheriffs and some Stingers. Something again, using that clone to try to get info, try to bait a reaction. Double stack around this corner. A little bit of an extra layer.
Drone to flush it out.
There it goes.
Exit, leaves him by himself, but Xpero is able to strike. Gives himself a second, swaps to the classic, cannot find a third. Batman trades it back, and Jing trades it up. Push up for Mun. Yeah! Let's do a line up. And once again, it's going to be Jing. Asked to get them over the line to try to bring this one to its conclusion. Salvo going to be sent over towards the back stairs, but Jing gets the plant, faces forward, and loses his life. 8 HP, the difference maker is RRQ. They will be able to get themselves a round win. First loss after a pistol for Paper Rex here in stage 2.
Do what you're here to do.
It took a force buy, and it took some trickery and some Stinger magic. But Xpero able to step up big. Jing uses the wall to get up and over through the window. I don't know how Monyet gets 2 with that spray. Those Stingers, crazy. Swap up to the Phantom, just barely. RRQ able to laugh it off a bit, but Jing's already got his res off of that. Big ult could come into play. Who knows? It's Paper Rex, even on a Thrifty. Something gonna tuck up inside of the smoke on the wall. Just a classic for him. Both him and Forsaken gonna be sitting on classics right now. And Paper Rex at the beginning of these rounds, anticipating aggression from RRQ. They're looking to see if they can maybe catch that Tejo drone or find some other opportunity to, you know, bait out some of that util, fall back a bit, figure out what they want to do off the back of that. Patman gonna use his drone.
Take flight.
Checks mid, finds that double stack, so not gonna fall for that trick. So now what do they want to do? It seems like they're anticipating that RRQ often changes direction when their positions like that have been revealed, but they're actually just kind of doubling down here on A. Ball goes up. Oh, that was close.
Able to block it out in time. Still, though, getting onto the site itself, going to be a completely different story. As bounding forward goes something. He will get dropped. Patton with a nice shot is able to find one, but
one enemy remains.
Nothing more here. Aside from Devi with this Sheriff, still putting it to decent use. She just on the opposite side there. 15 HP. Ooh, swings in. Devi able to collect another. Suddenly says maybe I can make a go of it, but the time's not there. So
10 seconds left.
It's damage done to the economy.
Yeah, but needs to find a weapon or die in most ideal of circumstances. So moves forward here into the site. He's going to look to try to run somebody down, but Widely isn't finding anything. That's going to be 3 rounds now built up here for the side of RRQ. Devi not getting really any money. So
It's kind of a weird one here. Not bad in terms of getting info for Paper Rex, just the superior firepower for RRQ working its magic. Now you've got, again, that res. You've also got Patman's ult available.
Có vẻ rằng rất thư giãn.
So let's see what they want to do.
Có lẽ là chưa
Something to be slowed up by the salvos. TP Pasto
cái căn
or
nhà nào
Forsaken.
nên thầy đã còn bắn kiểu thư
A
giãn
little
lắm.
bit aggressive. They're going to check wine. No player home for RRQ, and this is what Paper X have been so wary of.
Patman's watching the under angle. Loses his head. Clean shot from Jemkin. Nothing going to be spotted there from the stealth drone. Another rocky start and an ult removed. This potentially could come through, but now you've got Forsaken dead as well. Crazy guy able to find that. Jemkin gets himself a second, something will fall. Paper X continuing to falter just a little bit. Looking like they might be surrendering 3 consecutive rounds here to RRQ. Once again, are starting to up the pace.
Yeah, you gotta be, I would assume you'd be maybe thinking about the save already as Paper Rex, but both players over here, Spike there. Thought for a moment they might
hai thành
make
viên
a
của
go of
PRX
it,
sẽ
opt
phải
to not
đi
clear the
xếp
trip.
xuống ngồi Zing và Divide.
Instead, just gonna hold back
30
for the time
seconds
to
left.
tick. How much room is RRQ gonna give them? A couple players on 0 credits, so you can send Cushy out. On yet if you felt like it. Looks like they're just gonna take their time and divide. Just gonna scoop up the orb.
Ultimate.
Sphero is gonna hear that.
10
Now they
seconds
start to
left.
push out a little bit, but
You're 1 away from a neural, so don't mind going for the hunt, but the money just really isn't there.
that's just it.
But okay, spot out, flash connecting. We'll just have to back away. So the time will be bled out. RQ will get up to 4, needing 8 more to go to try to push this into an overtime. What a comeback that would be. It's a bit too early to start believing in that.
For sure. Just a little bit of a misread. This round, the patience paying off for RRQ. Using that conditioning they've set in the early parts of the half where they weren't being aggressive, where they weren't pushing that space towards short A. And this time around, they go for it, and they profit. Great read.
You heard it right there. We need to keep moving. Whether that's just upward on the scoreboard or around the map, both would be correct. Thrown over the top, going to be cleared out. Tuck into pizza here from Jemkin. It's all the utils being dumped in. Paranoia crossover towards market, TP forward, but now Jemkin striking, finding one. Something going to be taken down by Divine. We'll go ahead and answer back with a kill of his own. Some damage found, but not much of it. Forsaken will fall.
Remedy độ mạng với Something.
And that's going to be player advantage now.
Cushy
Expounded
vừa
upon by
bắt được
Cushy.
Zing.
Did not anticipate the push
Vâng,
forward.
Cushy bắt được thêm Divide.
He's fast enough to react.
Vâng,
Crazy
và
guys
thành
who
công anh
top
đã
mid.
hạ
Gonna
người
back
cuối cùng
down
là
there on
Batman.
the Patman.
Hay luôn.
Another round going their way. 7 now
Comeback
separating.
nào,
Looks
comeback
like it's
từ
going to be
số
Paper
2.
Rex calling a timeout just to try to get over the finish line.
Yeah, I fully agree with this since you still have 2 in the back pocket. To see if you can end this now. Just playing around this tripwire setup. Right inside of the smoke there. Cushy out dueling Jing. Something they could not seem to do on their attacker side. Rifling much cleaner, much more consistent here for RRQ.
Một pha phải tham
Paper
ao đến
Rex.
từ vị trí của
Take some time to think about this. Kind of wonder if maybe you've just got a big execute set up one way or another. Something where you can just throw the Hunter's Fury and maybe, you know, brute force your way. They should have enough money for a buy to Paper Rex. You can use some of those ults. You know, Forsaken still has his as well. You could have some trickery off the back of that. We know how he likes to kind of come up with some creative ideas. Might set up a smoke somewhere unusual and try to TP into it. Catch your opponents off guard. Little things like that. There's even an FNS fan there.
Of course. Goes hand in hand with Paper Rex these days.
It does.
Now, getting ready to refocus and go into this one. I mean, you have to think a lot of these fans probably were over at the Bakuhari Messi watching the matches. Might have been there to witness the incident that took place between Finesse's team and Paper Rex. So,
I do remember that one. We might have been there.
might have been there. Well, yeah, might have had something to do with it.
CB vào meeting.
Drone hit the spot,
Two
out on the
suppressed.
2.
Seem to want to try to create pressure mid again. Something, just barely gets around that corner, but Jemkin seems to have a good read, and he's got the kill.
Something dead cushy right there behind
Something
him.
bắt được
Behind
Something
Vine,
và
same time.
Cushy bắt được
Once
Divide.
again, rough start here for Paper Rex.
Vâng, Zing. Vâng,
Jingo
Zing vừa
will
bắt
take
được.
out Crazy Guy.
Zing vừa bắt
Keeps them a
được
window back into
Divide.
this one, but
Và liệu Dinh
Do
và
have
Batman.
Jemkin here on the approach.
Không
Hunter's
biết,
Fury going
một người
to
còn
be
trong tay
fall
không?
through from Cushy, trying to
Có
cut them
giết
off
cần này,
here.
bắt được
Get
con
a bit of
giết.
a crunch on that
Cần
entry.
kinh bắt
Jemkin
được
out
con
to the
giết
top
cần.
of the final one. Forsaken going to be taken out, but
Đây,
not
đây là
before
tình
one
huống
yet
3 đấu
falls.
2.
Go for the res.
Rất kinh ở vị trí
Children now
của
in play.
mình
The
và
res is in
Dinh
play, but there you have it. Sparrow.
hồi sinh Batman và
Out over the top.
Espido bắt được
And now they
Batman.
know exactly where the
Và
remaining
Diệp
two
Kinh
players
đã
are
bắt
at.
được Dinh rồi. Diệp Kinh.
It's a bit of a triple high-low setup here. Forsaken trying to reposition. Swaps the weapons, just 15 bullets remaining here. Bit of an off angle, and they're just not connecting onto the diffuser. Cushy's able to hold this one to completion.
Hay
It's
rồi.
RRQ. They continue to persevere.
When you're finding these early round advantages, just phenomenal game sense from Jemkin. And the follow-up is there for Cushy, who remains so crisp here in this second half. I thought maybe this one was going to go bad when Monyet got taken down. Yeah, you can see he's frustrated with it too, trying to peek off of that Hunter's Fury, hoping that it'd flush someone out into the open.
Where's my team? Why do they run away?
Rất là tiếp.
I do not have the answers.
Nope, I got nothing for you this time, Alex.
Ultimate's still built up. Obviously,
Right here.
res used in the previous round to no avail. Let's see if they can find a little bit of a smoother start to this one. Perhaps Paper X will be able to utilize some of these to try to get their way back into this one. Gia waiting here at the ready. Thorns out pop. Forces him away as the recon goes in. Leads a reveal onto the clone, but
Dinh đang
look
vào
at the
pha cho
shot.
Dinh không bắt được
Jemkin
ai.
opening up for one. Jing answering
Dinh bắt
back.
được Dinh.
Monyet now
Dinh bắt được.
alongside Cushy pushing forward.
Và
Brings it
Batman
down
bắt
to
được
just
Monket.
Pac-Man remaining here in B main.
Quá hậu loạn. Có lẽ
Those ults are not going to be seen.
3 đấu 1.
Setting up
Và
another
chúng ta có
high low.
Phan Vinh.
That is going to be
Rồi, ok.
unbreakable.
Và Expo đã bắt được Batman.
6 in a row now to bring this 5 away from taking this into overtime for Paper Rex. It's got to be flashbacks to Masters Toronto starting to creep into their minds.
Well, this has got to be some kind of combination with the Dimensional Drift into a Hunter's Fury, into a Steel Garden. Like, get the info, get the reads, get the spots, clear some space, and get the plant down. But it's been tough. A lot of times it's been Jemkin who's able to get the kill before they're able to accelerate, but they're stacked up. Have to wait out the util a little bit. Have to be wary. Here we go. Cutting through.
Mask on to start things off. Seal Garden now.
Oh, what a
Start things
hide.
off and has gotten the spot out onto him, but Jemkin also arriving there at boats. Shorty in hand, the cam gets that point-blank spot out onto Jing up and over the top of the sage wall. Jemkin going to be taken down. Sparrow back into the smoke. Forsaken is there, able to strike. Finds himself a second, and Crazy Guy cannot get it done.
Attackers win.
Paper Rex, they open the door a little bit. They shove RQ right back out.
You have to like what you're seeing from the defender side on that map. 4 Paper Rex in that comp would make sense when you've got the double walls with the Sage and the Vice. But the attacker side seemingly needs a little bit of oil there to work the squeaks out, because it was a little shaky.
Yeah, struggle streak for a little bit there for Paper Rex, but in the end, if you just look at the
Đây. Cái video này tí nữa chắc chắn mình sẽ xin phép Bạch sang Trần ngồi reaction cái video này. Mình muốn xem lắm rồi. Hãy gửi cái ấy ngồi reaction. Chứ bây giờ bật là bị án bản quyền liền. Đây. Muốn nói gì nói. Một series khá hay và mới bắt đầu của kênh anh Sang. Thôi, chúng ta lại.
scoreline.
Sometimes they're aggressive, sometimes they're not. It's very difficult to read this team right now because they have so much depth They have traps and other things going.
Well, they now have series point here in their hands. Paper Rex looking to reclaim the title here at VCT Pacific and put that trophy right up alongside their one from Masters Toronto. We'll see if they can get it done, but for now, we're gonna send it down to the stage where we've got, I believe, Victoria and Big Time standing by to get embarrassed.
Konnichiwa. Hello, Japan. Are you having a good time? I like to hear it. We're getting a good match right now. We're here in Lala Arena, Tokyo Bay, where the battle to become 2025 champions of VCT Pacific is unfolding right before your eyes. And here with us, we have broadcast worlds colliding. We've got Big Time from the Global Broadcast. And we have Retloff representing Japan. Hello.
皆さん、世界のアナリストの初めての対談になるのかな。ビッグタイムとビデオ動画に集まっていただきました。
Now you guys have been seeing each other a lot on screen, and this is the very first time you finally get to meet each other in person. And I know you've had so many burning questions over the course of the year. Big Time, do you have a question for Retloff?
さあ、初めての直接こうやってお話しする機会になると思うので、ビッグタイムさんの方からレトロフさんに質問があるそうなので聞いてみましょう。
So I have to ask, for someone who's been involved in Japanese Valorant for such a long time, you've seen the ups, you've seen the downs. Is 2026 finally the year we see Japan back on the international stage?
長年、長年に、ね、見てきた中で2026年がついに日本のチームが活躍するシーズンになるかということで、どのような思いがあるでしょうかという話でした。
はい、僕も日本のチームに期待しているので、来年こそは日本チームが頑張って、このステージにも、そしてマスターズにもチャンピオンズにも出場してくれるというのを信じています。
I have a big expectation on Team Japan for 2026. I believe they're going to get into the Masters and the Champions next year.
Well, I like the sound of that. I think that means we need to come back here again next year, huh? Big Time.
I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah, the crowd here is awesome. Now, Retloff, do you have any questions for Big Time, our analyst?
I have so many questions for you.
たくさん質問があるそうです。
What do you focus on the most when analyzing a match?
I think whenever I watch Valorant, I always just focus on the minimap. So many players, so many teams can shoot really hard, but these are the best teams in the world. I want to see them when they win the rounds with their brain.
I see.
そうですね、アナリストの方からどういったところに集中して試合を見てるのかという質問だったんですけれども、ミニマップ、この一言に尽きるそうです。ミニマップを見て、この世界最高峰の試合、どのような動きをしているのか、細かいところまで見ていただけたらいいと思います。
ありがとう。Thank you.
Spoken like a true coach, looking at that mini map there. Speaking of games, we got a grand finals on our hands. We've just finished Ascent. We had a bit of a surprise here. Our queue is normally very good on Ascent, but I want to ask you guys, who are your MVP picks for Ascent?
Me personally, I had to go with Forsaken.
Forsaken, Jason Susanto,
ね、アセントの MVP は誰だと思いますか？
Something.
Ilya Petrov. Something is really something on that Euro. Can I ask you guys why these are your MVP picks?
For me, I felt like he was so good on the Omen, especially on that defender side. They so many multi-kills and they could not get into his sight.
ビッグタイムさんはフォーセイクンだとおっしゃってたんですけれども、このマップでキルを取りまくってオーメン大活躍していたので、そういったところから MVP に選びましたとのことでした。レトロフさんどうですか？
やっぱアグレッシブなプレイで味方がすごくエントリーしやすそうだなというのを感じたので、やっぱりそういったところはスミス選手が軸になっているのかなと改めて思いましたね。
I think sometimes an MVP because he made everybody's entry so easy. That's why I chose him as an MVP.
All right, well, Ascent was a victory for Paper Rex, but Lotus is up next in RRQ. And you know what? Pacific is no stranger to reverse sweep. So I want to ask you guys about your predictions for Map 3. Big Time, let's start with you.
I've got to go with RRQ. We saw it yesterday. We saw the reverse sweep. Just when you think they're down and out, that's when they're at their strongest.
Oh, that's a good case. And how about you, Retloff?
Paper X.
ペーパーレックスですね、レトロフさんは。ビッグタイムはもう昨日の大逆転を見た RRQ を今日も期待しているとのことです。
All right, well, let's see what the audience thinks, Mizuko. Who is going to be winning Map 3, huh?
ではマップ3次誰が勝つかの予想を皆さんにも聞きたいと思います。
Who thinks it's going to be RRQ winning Map 3?
RRQ だと思う人。
Woo! It's pretty good. And who thinks it's going to be Paper X?
ペーパーレックスだと思う人。
Okay. And who's just here for damn good Valorant?
バロラントを楽しんでる人。
That's what I like to hear. But I hear a lot of people supporting your prediction, Retla, for PaperX, but we will just have to wait and see. We're going to dive into Lotus next for map 3.
では次のマップはロータスです。皆さんお楽しみに。
When you've played FPS as much as we have,
you have tried every mouse, every shape.
And we know shape matters. Shape is king.
This one has both our experience,
Our family name,
the next piece of our legacy,
built for the big stage,
for the biggest moment. The Susanto Brothers Mouse.
Red Bull gives you wings. Red Bull gives you wings. Red Bull gives you wings.
Game Changers. It's about competition, pure happiness. Like a crazy experience. We're making history. It means so much to us. It's good to be back.
I guess we're not what I've been looking for, success.
The beauty of gaming is it doesn't matter who you are. And as long as I'm good enough,
Everybody's getting a 4K.
I can go as far as I want.
That's what I like to see, baby.
全世界都会知道我们的厉害。
pulled off a reverse sweep yesterday to do it back-to-back, to find back-to-back trophies. Well, it would just be something that we've never seen before.
No, and the run has been incredible for RRQ. Sparrow. Just watching here, but this B site completely left open. It's kind of sending RRQ into a bit of a fact-finding mission, figuring out why exactly did they do this. Is there a trap? Not where they think it is.
Strike now planted. Sparrow in around the back, but there's far too many targets. Ends up losing his life, but Moniette quickly is able to find a Vi as well on the Vice.
Jemkin's gonna hear this. He's gonna tuck into the corner.
Tuck to the corner, but it's a little wider swing there from Patman. Keeps him alive for a little bit longer. Crazy guy taken down by Forsaken. There's now tight control here in their hands. Moniette trying to scale forward, shut down, and Cushy cannot find it, and RQ cannot find a pistol to save their lives.
It's just so brutal. The way that they just cannot get it done, and they're so confused here. It takes them so long to plant the spike on B, because why are they doing this? You know that Paper X likes to do things like set up traps outside a C door, so you're kind of suspicious of that. Now they're able to get some trades. Paper X, something there. Doing a great job just getting that crosshair right back onto the head. Gets the paranoia to help him out as well. They're just coordinating so well. Paper Rex, Judge, a Marshall, pretty low buy here in terms of overall weaponry. Oh, Forsaken.
Oh, Forsaken. You don't have to do this to them. Surely not. Turns, finds it the second. It's Ching that got everything started up. Quick little jiggle peek out, and Ching will be able to get it done. And Showstopper online, going into the bonus. It's a flawless from Paper Rex.
Just the way they play through each other. Jing there just spamming players down. And Forsaken just waiting. And then the bait and switch at the end. Forsaken uses the TP and Jing just goes barreling in. It's point blank. And they love to play it that way. These are such brutal rounds to lose, and RRQ has to get this one through. A little bit of a buy up there. A rifle does come into the hands of Patman. And already getting tagged up a bit is Jemkin.
Something with a Marshall. Prowler to try to guide the sightlines there, but something a little bit lit on the swing. Not going to be able to find any catch there. He is scaling back forward. Reads the setup pretty well, avoids catastrophe, keeps himself alive, joins in with the rest of the squad over outside of Mound.
You want to figure out where the heck this Judge is. That's the real concern. Usually it's behind the wall at B.
Speaking of walls at B, I mean, big change up here with the Vice wall positioning.
That's really far forward. Is Jing going to try to ride this?
Certainly might. Here. That or just have the trip and send a Showstopper to the other side. Prowler will lead the way, and swings out for the back of that one and will lose his life for the first time here on Lotus. Last back entry now from Moniette. Goes over towards Connector, Poison Orb set up here at backside. And that's going to be pretty firm control for the moment here for RRQ. Not far to the clone, it turns to the flash. Forsaken going to be taken down, the push forward here in the reload. Moniette, an easy collection for him. Looking like decent odds for their own flawless, and that will confirm it. RRQ get themselves a round win nice and early.
Huge win there for RRQ. Able to avoid that trick play. The Prowler, I think, just completely befuddles Jing. He can't really execute that set play the way he probably wanted to. And they just best him in the battle. And then they're just catching players one by one. So the flawless, big win there for RRQ. They need to keep it going. They need to have a big attacker side here. This is a Sentinel-less comp for RRQ. They've moved away from that and opted for the double duelist.
Oh, Forsaken on the peak. Able to find Jemkin. That's one of the big danger guys down. Solid start to the round here from the side of Paper Rex. So they look to try to maybe just funnel them in towards this operator. Jing though, ready and waiting at connector. It's smoke in cycle 4. The vice wall now changed up into a bit more default position. Will be tripped by Monette.
This is kind of what you want as Paper Rex. You love to force them over towards C, so Forsaken doubles down at the smoke over at long A. RRQ just trying to get a good grasp, trying to see if they can turn this one around a little bit. Paranoia misses.
Gonna be exchanged. Eventually connects onto Monette. Forsaken at 1 HP is able to find himself another shot as Crazy Guy hits the floor. Jing looking for the cleanup, and he has it. And just the one casualty. And just the one round for RRQ. Paper Rex, they move up 3-1.
Man, Forsaken is just feeling it today. He has had some unbelievable moments. Just add this to the collection. Dodges that Paranoia, gets his out there, eats the paint shells down to 1 HP, and then just ADS is in. And the crosshair is right where it needs to be. Don't lose your gear there, my friend.
Knocks something over, but not enough to cause an issue. Right back into it we go. Knocking over a tree. Just going to be pat that by some double here on this side of the map. It's going to be a heavy stack. There's doing a jiggle TP play there.
It's just all about how fast you can scale here as RRQ. But it's taking a long time. Players are already rotating.
Nightfall going to go through, but it's not going to get a catch. It's going to come down. Patman now refilling that space. Might have been spotted up at Jemkin. It makes his way across over onto the site. Sees it send. Something caught. Something dead. It's Cushy. Comes up with 2 critical kills. Looks for a 3rd, but Jing able to get away from that one, but still eats an immense amount of damage. Now the drop down out of the smoke. Leads to demise. Jing to find 1, but from here, just not enough HP to even try to go for a showstopper play. So it looks like Paper Rex making the call to save the 2 weapons that they still have in hand.
Xfero already on the slurk.
Just get caught in a little bit of timing there. Forsaken able to find the jump. Does a little bit more damage here to the economy from the side of RRQ. Stops it from really building up, but that's going to be them winning a 2nd round win.
Yeah, this is just good read from RRQ. Able to accelerate enough onto the site take. They're able to get that plant down relatively comfortably. They're able to deal with that double drop. It's going to get the op out of something's hands. And that's just round over basically from there. Paper Rex had a decent read, but they couldn't quite get there in time, and they all opted to try to head towards heaven. And RRQ was able to shut that down nicely. Great stuff from Cushy. Throughout the C's even, doesn't get a catch. And something was trying to take the tight angle to peek. Drop down from Devi, not creating anything.
I don't think he has money.
So now, still have that showstopper, but starting to get close to Monette's. 1 away for him.
Might just end up being a pretty big fight here. It's a util widely avoided here by both sides for the moment. Some spray damage, and Monette just been clipped there in the head by something right before he hits the ground.
That's brutal. It's going to remove a big ultimate, potential ultimate from the equation.
Devi trying to bait and play this one in. The Prowler moves up the jig here. Flashes out, he's trying to win this fight. Devi eventually is able to collect it. Cushy will get taken down. That's going to be the spike now dropped. We still have Devi lingering around. He's going to be good for a 2nd. The backstab now coming through. As they just had no idea where Forsaken could be. And Xfero trying to enact his own lurk. He's now just going to slide silently, try to slide away towards this A side of the map to hold on to the weapon.
Yeah, I'd like to see Paper Rex here just commit to defending this spike. You can leave 1 player out in the open. Just try to catch the lurk. You would expect that this is going to be a save from Xfero.
No way. Trying to play himself back into this
30
one.
seconds left.
Even with the heroics that he was putting up yesterday. This one just a bridge too far. So it's going to be Paper Rex keeping RQ at bay for now. As they will get up 4-2.
This is one of those rounds where you're seeing the problems of not having a sentinel like Xfero able to at least take Forsaken down. But again, you don't have some of that ability to check your flanks without bodies. That opens up the map here for Paper. Get that extra layer to get Forsaken behind Jemkin. Something not going to find xFaro in time. Do have a couple ults though for RRQ. Try to get themselves within one round again. The early battle here. Last time, A main not contested at all by Paper Rex, and an immediate call to pivot that to make sure that they're not giving up that space, because that retake didn't work, and Divide's just loving it.
Having a bit of a giggle. So timeout call for the side of RRQ, not as as near of dire straits as they were on the previous map, but still not all. So far, it's been a bit wishy-washy. Needing to see these rounds get racked up from this attacker side, because you know what Paper Rex are going to be capable of once they swap it.
Exactly. I mean, this is almost a situation where you feel like you have to win out the rest of the rounds. That's why you're calling the timeout now. You've got to get them situated and make sure it happens right here, right now. Because even if you come out ahead 7-5 in this half, you shouldn't feel comfortable about that. Yeah. Who knows? But you absolutely normally wouldn't. And it's going to take some good, well-coordinated play. You know, those rubble fights might be something that's talked about in ways that you can win them even when they're contested by Paper Rex. Things like that. Because Paper Rex is just going to spam you down behind that toxic screen. It's the Odin.
Oh boy, change up in the kit here, but so far damage widely going to be avoided. Little exit from back of the box as Forsaken continues to spam.
Who's next?
They're going to win for the long reload as now the mask goes on, and Jemkin does some storming forward, but something finding timing through that smoke. Immediately dispatches Monyet, and Crazy Guy's going to suffer the same exact fate. Gets himself the third, looks to the fourth. xFaro will be able to come down to size, but still loses a chunk of his life for it. 27 remaining, is up and over the top. Jing will lose his life. Showstopper still not yet to be used here. Jemkin suddenly finds himself a kill as well. Now we go to a 2v2. I mean, they have a pit available. And xFaro, he's going to invest it. They've been given a light at the end of the tunnel, and RQ are sprinting right for it. Forsaken, just with a sense of it, finds the first, and now it all falls to Jemkin's shoulders. To try to get this clutch. Looks for the first, but Forsaken on his feet denies the clutch away. 5-2. RQ continuing to just not be able to extract value from these timeout calls.
And it's just brutal because you lose that showstopper right off the rip. This is one of these traps that Paper Rex loves to run. Wait a little bit, find the perfect moment, and then something doesn't just double down, he triples down. Jemkin, the fellow Yoru, trying to answer in kind, but it's just not enough. Unbelievable. Unbelievable from Forsaken. Just game sense through the roof. Maybe showing off his own mouse there a little bit. Mine works different.
Now into a thrifty attempt here. Double stack that nade, gonna find some value. Showstopper will not. Money yet. Making that sheriff sing. 2 quick kills could be found for him. That Showstopper still gonna be in the back pocket. Sends it. Just to escort the rest of the team forward here towards this A site. Vi has to play back. Give up the space here for the moment. RQ looking to try to right the ship, but yeah, that's decent chip damage found there on a Crazy Guy. A couple of these HP bars from RQ. Broken down on xFaro. No longer watching the angle here at the moment. He's sprinting his way over towards Switch, and that's when something strikes. Finds the first. Quick little TP. We're behind the box here. Something going to be setting up the fake. Now doesn't have that dimensional drift at the ready. Should he want to try to invest it? And maybe should have. As he swings, he just gets taken down. Tap of the defuse. Machine here around the corner. Divide all alone. Finds the one. Transfers to the second, and suddenly he's in with a shout. But as he tries to get it up to half, Crazy Guy will be able to find him. And that's going to be a thrifty for RQ to get themselves a 3rd round win.
It's an answer right back by Monyet. After getting done dirty in the previous round, he finds 2 banger shots. Paper Rex here makes a little bit of a positional error where they get stuck behind the box and they have to pull the ultimate to try to get out of it, and they just cannot.
Player standing.
Filthy stuff from Monyet. Devi almost finds a way, but had to try to stick it there. Time was dwindling.
Just enough of a gap to be able to find that shot for Crazy Guy.
Orb snagged. Bucky, Sheriff, otherwise it's Rifles. Some ults though. C-site left open, but you've got so much to play for retake here. You've got the drift, you've got the Steel Garden. There you go.
He's going to send it right off the rip. Pink Shells to try to delay something. Jumping forward and made from Moniette is able to find some value there. That's going to be Devi taken down. They go bounding forward. Jimkin this is back for one there on a Forsaken. Spike is now dropped. Has to be scooped up here by Crazy Guy with the ultimate. But he's going to be stuck over by Mound. Ooh, never mind. It's Paper Rex, the one's getting trapped. Crazy Guy with two very clean shots. Puts him right back into the driver's seat. Denying the shenaniganry away from Paper Rex, it would seem. Patman not able to get on the board quite just yet here in this map. Need to kill all three.
30 seconds left.
It's been a while since I had one of those classic Patman clutches.
Spike planted.
There's the first step.
Jeez.
Shadow one more. It's got a decent bit of util here. The Haunt as well as the Siege available to him. Tries to pre-fire the angle towards Jemkin, but
portal closed.
Be just a hair off being able to find it. Tries to fake moving over towards the rope.
I'll find you.
Just backpedal. Giving up that space, letting him in for free. Trusting in their ability to set up a crossfire here, and there's the spam out. Flash gonna be lobbed in, and Jemkin will collect. RQ, one away from tying this up, potentially being able to still gain the lead at the half.
It's a big win though. Got a bunch of ultimates out of Paper Rex on that one, and it doesn't work out their way. Devi just misjudges the distance at which those shells are gonna spread. Huge win here. This is a brilliant round from Crazy Guy. The TP to grab the spike into that double kill basically secures the round for them.
Because you don't know you know.
And you're onto an eco for Paper Rex.
4-player stack, so RQ saying, okay, let's just sprint over towards this C-site. Moniette, some clean movement. Devi eventually able to find a clean shot. Peeks in, looks for a little bit more, but it's just gonna go into the shoulder of Crazy Guy. Still alive and well. Fast flood out around the back here through a main. Paper Rex certainly have the odds stacked against them here. RQ very well slated to tie things up.
Try to make a play off the door tap.
Face your fear.
Bunch of damage done. Something finally takes Crazy Guy out.
Reveal there at back box. Shipping on the reposition, but something on the jump. He's able to find the kill. Cushy given away by the Prowler. Trying to push away forward, but the second going to be taken down. Patman on the peak, able to find Cushy. Brings it now into the 1v2 as Xparrow finds the first, finds the second. Third overall for another Red Bull clutch for Xparrow this weekend. As RQ tie it up at 5-5.
What a show Xparrow has been putting on here for the fans in Japan. Time after time, this guy seems to have the steadiest of hands. The Sheriff's doing work, putting in the damage here for Paper Rex, but that's a great read by Xparrow onto Forsaken. Knew he was going to want to TP into his smoke. They're able to get a big win, tie it up 5-5 in the half. Need these next two to feel comfortable.
We're going to try to get a rush play, but once again, it's just going to be RQ this time. Full shove towards C. Jimkin goes in with the dimensional drift, pings out the vice wall. Grouped up and ready to attack. Devi going to be spotted here around the back. Jimkin running out of time, quickly back pedals away. It's his exit, it's tagged up. Moniette there on the re-peak. This has been finding a kill, but the trade is there from Jing as he arrives. Crazy Guy now dead. Prowler gets a spot. Moniette tucks in, trying to reposition, but sees it down to all hell. Ends up losing his life, and now it's going to be a 2v4 to try to hold the line here for RQ. She there within the smoke, the Haunt not going into this one. Do they read this well? And they hit their shot. Forsaken, clearly a glimpse spotted onto Xparrow. Not quite sure how. We'll see it in the replay. But he gets that opening kill, causes a distraction, and Cushy loses his life.
Just great game sense from Devi, understanding the range of that dimensional drift. but sticks around a little too long. Maybe thinks that he has an angle where the flash isn't going to hit him when they try to go for the pop. But it does. They even throw a paranoia in there just to be safe, but then Jing right there to get a big kill. Spamming through the smoke, Patman takes Crazy Guy down.
Okay.
Did he see him?
I don't think he did.
Oh my God.
Listen.
Unless his jump pinged him on the minimap. Hard to tell though.
Time to jump.
Paper X at least going to be finding parity at the half, if not the lead itself. Something operator back in hand as Prowler goes on the hunt, but nothing going to be spotted quite just yet. For the aggressive peek, and still gets a shot on him on yet, but it's going to be operator down. As well as the dimensional drift not able to come into play. Pharaoh noted outside of B main, looking for the chase, the paranoia connecting, but he makes it back around the corner. Does get revealed, but he's just so damn far away, they can't chase him fast enough. Devi at the same time able to 1-1, but eventually gets flushed out, and now the C site plant gets ready to come through here for RRQ. Pharaoh getting turned around, loses his life.
Nightfall showstopper.
Covered operator here for Crazy Guy. Trying to see if he can put up some necessary numbers, and he does! What a shot! Picks in, finds another, and it's up and over the top to Jason's demise! Crazy Guy, what a volley!
Switching sides.
Takes it off Something's corpse and says, I can make use of that. What a play to tie it up!
He has had a couple incredible ones here on Lotus. This looked like it had Paper Rex written all over it. Oh, what an angle he takes. It is crosshair placement right where it needs to be for that blast pack entry. And the third, right on the money. That is stellar work from the IGL of RRQ. 6-6. You're making it interesting, that's for sure.
I'm not sure what Forsaken's thinking. Trying to sprint into that angle. That's Crazy Guy on the other side. It's not Patty Tech. You're not going to win that one. That one, he's got the up. Of course, if you guys remember, it's the same. I'm trying to think of a word. Just the guys who love doing push-ups. Same guys from Masters Tokyo 2 years ago.
Getting the work in. Getting that exercise. Love to see it. One of them's having a bit of trouble.
A little bit of struggle there.
Got to work on that upper body strength a bit. Sun's got it going though. 2 push-ups per round. It felt like more than 12, but still some work to do here. 6 more needed.
They're trying to predict, you know? They're trying to say, like, this is how many more they're going to be able to get.
Yeah.
No, got to go all the way to 26. But 6-6 here at the half. RQ still not being able to find any pistols. We'll see if they can change that, and that's a great start.
It's a big win for Jemkin.
Oh, and gets a dink on the Forsaken as well. 7 HP on the Omen now. Sets up a smoke to try to dissuade, but Jemkin is not conforming to their rules here. Continues to push forward, and this is a good amount of information gained for the rest of the players, and now Jemkin is able to strike. Paper Rex are completely boxed in.
They don't have much util. Got the Prowler. Got a little bit of Jings. But with 3 players there from RRQ, this should be very difficult to do.
Tripped across, tiny lick of damage. Barely a scratch. So it's going to be a pivot into B. A linger here from Devi. His crossfire set up, if that smoke were to dissipate, almost certainly be his death. He's going to look for the timing. Come on, yeah. Very clean with that ghost shot. Reload on the Frenzy, reload on the Classic. Double face. Nearly get double lined up. Distraction has opened up the A site for him. Patman now 1v3 to try to clutch this. Still a paint shell, still have a snake bite, a blind available to the side of RRQ. So surely this time around, this pistol will be theirs. First initial shots, taking them low, not taking them down though. Patman out of bullets. is easy pickings for Monyet. Will be handed over the defuse. That's over halfway, mind you, to that showstopper. And it's RRQ getting themselves in the lead.
Yeah, this is...
For the first time ever, really, in this series.
Yes, it is. And it's a big round from Jemkin. Starting to get clean, starting to get those mechanics. Just as sharp as their opponents. Monyet here. Diving down. Able to get Patman to run out of bullets with that Sheriff. So a bunch of Bulldogs and a Spectre for Crazy Guy. There is a little bit of a buy up here though. Jing goes for the half armor and the Bucky.
Buying down to 1,000. Do the all-in of them here as Jemkin going to be flashed up into the corner. They go jumping forward, and Jing is just causing a distraction. He's just pushing right past him. He's playing like Jemkin did on Waylay yesterday on Sunset. Divide tries to do the same thing. Monyet will be able to find two. Jing gets himself a weapon upgrade. It's a move on. It's a spot out. Pinned into a corner. Paranoid going to be settling swings ahead of him. McKenna got the reset. Crazy Guy is able to take him down. Something now with everything to do. Finds the first, drops, and cannot find the second. Jemkin will stand a little bit taller. We'll go ahead, close out this round, and now have a 2-round advantage over Paper Rex.
It's going to be similar scenes here for RRQ as to what we saw for Paper Rex at the start of their defender side here. On Lotus, they're going to have that showstopper available, but the weaponry is going to be weak. A couple of those Bulldogs still going to be there. Just love these bait and switches that Paper Rex is bringing out today. Even though they don't get the round, it gives them that extra little oomph to do some more damage. Gives themselves at least an opportunity to maybe get the thrifty, to make your opponent sweat a bit. The coaching staff for RRQ, probably already sweating bullets.
Felt like a bit of a necessary one. Now they find themselves on the back foot. Of course, as they go into the bonus. Just the two Bulldogs really to speak of, as well as a Sheriff.
Nice wall to watch the flank. But a lot of times Paper Rex will just let something see what he can do here. Make moves off the back of that. Leave him to his own devices, potentially. But that smoke. Double layered there. He's wary that somebody's in there, and they're going to set the crossfire.
Oh, flash out. Looking for the transfer. Can't quite make that one happen. Patman's still going to be there to try to trade it back. It's just hair off being able to find Sparrow. Tries to go ahead, stop over top of that bite. Disrespects it and loses his life in the process. Down, but not yet out. Could potentially be doable here for them, but that's going to be some awkward timing. Some awkward shots. There's the mine. Completely, utterly runs out of bullets. Jing is striking forward. He's trying to trade for him, but Crazy Guy's right there as well. They double stack the stairs angle and suddenly Forsaken. So I'm wondering what the hell happened. The position swoops out and cannot find either of them. The bonus converted. RRQ back on the horse. 3 rounds in a row here in this second half. Building up this lead.
Just sloppy for Paper Rex. They're just all over the place trying to find these battles, trying to use their weapon advantage. They can't make a go of it. That was a great flash to at least make that crossfire less effective than it should have been. But then they swing out for these battles one by one, and RRQ is just better. And some kind of mental mistakes from Paper Rex. Divide there, running out of ammo. That's going to bring the timeout from Paper Rex. They're first to the map. I think probably just to settle him down a bit. They're looking a little out of sorts. The crosshairs feel jittery a bit for Paper Rex. Seems like now that they're getting close to that finish line, now that they're maybe going to get another trophy here in Pacific potentially, probably just to settle them down a bit, they need to kind of pump on the brakes a little bit. Now that adrenaline that they maybe had for the first map or two might be working against them a little bit. Need to see if you can get things squared away. Meanwhile, RRQ has been hiding this map all of stage 2. The first time out, little bit of a change, going for the double duelist. And you were worried about this defender side maybe, but they've made it look damn good so far. They've been able keep themselves calm and collected, as we've seen time and time again. Again, this run they've been making here in the playoffs has been absolutely insane.
Find you.
They're looking to keep it extended.
Toxins going up.
To clear the haunt, with the Outlaw ringing out. They're just trying to put the fear really here into the hearts of Paper Rex. No, who's holding it on the other side? Well, there he goes. Finds Patman. RQ look to try to get up to double digits.
Just took a little bit too long here.
And final bullet just about. One more left in the magazine as he goes for the reload. Defy able to creep his way forward here. As he swings that corner, the Outlaws on the other side, and Jemkin just too damn fast with it. Forsaken in something, a Sheriff and a Bucky. To go ahead and get the
One
plan.
enemy remaining.
Never mind, interrupted and Forsaken. He's able to snipe him out of the sky. Well, he has his work cut out for him. Bit into the corner, paranoid, dead. Cushy will find it, one casualty. RQ up to 10 as they look to send this over to Haven.
For Paper Rex, just wide swinging there. Trying to see if they can catch Jemkin off guard. Great reaction from him. Spam through a smoke from Monyet. Really clean stuff from RRQ. In terms of the poise that they're showing right now. Very, very good. This is a big round in this map. It's going to be the operator for Jemkin. Goes for the shot, doesn't connect. Picks out the Prowler, trying to set up for Crazy Guy here.
Could just be the showstopper to try to lead, but Crazy Guy going unscouted, and he's able to find Ching. Jemkin gets rid of something. Defy able to find the 1% scaling forward. Just Jemkin off guard, comes up and over the top, and now showstopper out. And yet, it's point blank right there at his feet. Holds his own! And decay does not matter! Monyet cuts him down to size! Gets the 3K to get RRQ up to 11.
Saw Forsaken earlier with 1 HP, just hold the line. This time it's Monyet's turn. Just ridiculous. I thought Paper X was gonna check this box because I saw them do it on the other side of the map when they were going for a retake. They spammed through it and lit Crazy Guy up. This time they just forget. And it's so well handled. Monyet.
Just a quick gentlemanly wave to his former teammates. There's something. Gets the spot out here onto the operator. Jemkin has the setup for the escape. Will not take it. Jing's just able to storm forward into the site, finds that kill. That's Jemkin down. Defy, however, lurked. Xpharaoh able to go ahead. Nope, that flank. Needed in the corner, some damage to be found. Jing backpedaling something, positioning here at upper. Judge in hand, showstopper, ready to go, but Monyet ensures that it will not fly. Patman with one, a 3v3. Monyet still striking. Crazy Guy gets involved. The Odin ringing out. The Judge, he draws down to the knife. I think he thought he was going to have an instant kill. Tries to go ahead and scoop up the weapon, but he completely botches it.
Push a button. Save the day.
And that's RRQ now up to map point, looking to send us to Haven. Where historically, you would favor them for that win.
No doubt about it. But it's a nice entry. This is a bit problematic for Defy. The lurks have not been going for him. Monyet just too clean right now. Just feeling it. Goodness, what a snap. Great backup from Crazy Guy. Gets down to 14 off that Judge shot. And something immediately threw up his hands.
And he saw it. I mean, Cushy, he couldn't believe it as well. Should have been absolutely dead to rights.
My ult is ready.
Hit an angel on his shoulder in that round, I suppose. It's Jemkin scaling forward here. Trying to rubble with that off in hand. Looking to get on a deeper line. Defy potentially going to be at risk as the Boombot will go in to try to scout him out. It's cleared. Something comes strafing in.
Portal closed.
Just a TP into the corner. Jemkin holds his own. He holds the line. 3v5 to try to extend this. Paper Rex needs 6 in a row, and it just feels like there is no shot in hell. All right, bullet confirmed. Up and over the top, Jing. Snappy with the shot, is able to go ahead and take down Jemkin, but that's the first of many necessary steps to try to get back into this one. Forsaken's going to be in around the back, but Xfero seems like he's got a beat on this one, and he's got the jump. Forsaken's been outdone. And that now leaves Jing and Patman scratching their heads, wondering what in the hell they can do.
Pit down, so just going to try to pressure C. But Xfero, it's been nasty.
It makes it a little bit easier for them to fight. We'll go out to try to delay. Wait for the tap. Now sent. A little bit more of a shallow angle, so Spike does get into play. 2v4 to try to extend this. Paper Rex, do they have it in this second half? It's completely got away from them. Not a single round one, and there you have it. It's over. It's done. Not the series, but the map. This means we are sticking around for a little bit longer here in Tokyo. Haven's going to be coming up next.
Absolutely otherworldly from RRQ. A back and forth first half into perfection on their defender's side. The double duelist switch up is immaculate. It is exactly what the doctor ordered for RRQ. And this team continues to show you that they do not give up, that they are always fighting until the very end. A back and forth first half. They've still got some left. They've still got at least one more map in them. Switch up. Yeah, Haven.
Má 4 rồi mọi người.
That's a tough one to predict. And this team
certainly could be. But obviously, Paper X will have done their homework. They will have watched that Haven from the side of RRQ to see what they can do to try to counteract themselves. Clearly, the counter-stratting, the better read. RRQ had the upper hand here on Lotus.
Má 4 rồi mọi người.
Be enough to maybe ignite these players' spirits, maybe make them believe in being able to complete another reverse sweep to find from the side of RRQ to see what they can do to try to counteract themselves. Clearly, the counter-stratting, the better read. RRQ had the upper hand here on Lotus.
Má 4 rồi mọi người.
Be enough to maybe ignite these players' spirits, maybe make them believe in being able to.
Tôi đã nghĩ đến kịch bản 3-0 rồi nhưng thầy Công Anh đã làm lại cho tôi rồi.